The reason I'm making this video is because the singularity, this, is supposedly the biggest event in the history of human beings. So the singularity is coming, and it seems like not that many people know about it. Yesterday I was talking to some high school students. They're madly studying for their exams because they're going to university. And I asked them if they knew about transhumanism or the singularity, and they had never heard these terms. And I'm so surprised because in this age, this high-tech age with computers and everything that's going on, they don't know this when it is the biggest event to be coming ever. So why don't they know? Good question. So here's a page from YouTube, and Ray Kurzweil is the futurist, and so you can look up all of these videos on the singularity, surviving the singularity summit at Stanford. So it's been going on for a long, long time, and why don't people know? So I watched this before a long time ago, and Michio Kaku, he says something like the singularity, everyone will be turned into a cyborg. Hardly anyone can resist this. It will happen to you. And he said people who resist will be called terrorists. Not terrorists, but terrorists, like on the earth. Because the idea about singularity is that using technology, DNA splicing, and all these kinds of things, humans can have any attribute they want. They can have super hearing, super sight like an eagle, they can grow wings. All this just has to be spliced in. So while people are not paying attention to the singularity, they are, well, lost that, okay. Singularity University is important to know, because Singularity University, like this right here, they have talks, and it's sponsored by Google, NASA, DARPA, these kinds of groups. So while you're thinking that Google is a cute name, Yahoo is a cute name, they're planning on transforming you or getting rid of you. So transhumanism is part of the singularity. So you can look up all the transhumanism ideas, because this has to do with chimeras and transforming humans in ways through food, through air, through water, through implants, through vaccines, nanotechnology. So I just find it quite shocking that for example, New York City is going to ban 32-ounce sodas. So isn't that really nice and caring of the government to ban 32-ounce sodas so that you don't get fat or you don't ruin your health? But What about this then? This is going to be illegal to buy 32-ounce sodas. They don't think that people can take care of themselves. But then why are bath salts legal? A deadly legal high that are turning people into zombies. And people are going crazy because in these so-called bath salts they have pesticides, fertilizers, and they're sold under other cutesy names. So why does the government allow bath salts but wants to ban a 32-ounce soda? This is so crazy. Doesn't anyone else wonder? So look at all these videos that you can look up and make wise choices. So a lot of people are having problems sleeping. So they take Ambien. And Ambien is freely given by doctors if you have some kind of sleep problem. And what's really sad about looking up Ambien and checking it out is that people love to film themselves on Ambien, and the comments everyone thinks it's just so funny. But in the meantime, while people are high on Ambien, high on bath salts, being outraged about having their 32-ounce sodas banned, the singularity is happening and transhumanism. And you know what's really sad also about Ambien and these videos? See, I looked at this, I can't remember where it was, but A Nation of Zombies. The government that allows these drugs and the doctors who so freely pass them out, they don't care about you because it's destroying you. And the attitude and the culture that thinks it's funny to show their mother on Ambien, their father on Ambien, their grandmother on Ambien, and put it on YouTube and laugh and think it's cute and funny and hope they get on Ellen DeGeneres. That is so sad. Does anyone understand this? I don't know. Okay, so diazepam and lorazepam and these other Valium type things. Feelings like a little bit of anxiety might just mean you need to relax a little more or do some stretching. If people go running so quickly to the doctor and complain about a feeling that might be normal, it might be telling you something that you need to think about, and you mask it with diazepam or one of these horrible drugs, and then you get hooked, this will not keep you awake to watch out for the possibility of losing your own soul, because they don't care if your soul is lost. They're experimenting on people, they're experimenting with their drugs, they're keeping themselves in business. And also about the singularity and transhumanism, they have very high goals, very serious goals of immortality. They want life to be extended forever, to never die, to become gods. If you listen to Ray Kurzweil, this is their goal. And in my opinion, I don't think they want a bunch of Walmart crashers on Black Friday who are trampling each other. I don't think they want to extend the life of those people into immortality. And people who are taking drugs like diazepam, bath salts, and get all concerned about their 32-ounce sodas being limited, I don't think they want those people to be taken into immortality too. Not that taken into immortality is going to be a good thing, but as far as going crazy and turning into zombies, besides diazepam, bath salts, and whatever other drugs there are chemtrails that are being released from the sky, and they have all kinds of weird stuff in them. So you can look up chemtrails and also look up to see chemtrails. And notice too that the government, I guess government sponsored, they drop rabies virus from the air. So they are dropping rabies virus from, okay, here's one. Vaccine sprayed from air on U.S. citizens. Okay, I haven't looked at that. Rabies vaccine to be dropped from the air. So people are breathing this, and people are getting some diseases from the chemtrails. So this is just a reminder to protect your soul, protect your mind, and not be fooled by taking drugs like bath salts, Ambien, diazepam, lorazepam, Valium, and filming yourself and putting it on video and thinking it's funny and cute. Because I think your soul is at stake. So, take care of yourselves and be alert, aware, get your soul connected to your own eternal being inside, and don't lose it. Don't lose it. Another thing that we have to consider is this: electronic harassment. So there's electronic harassment, and people are starting to suffer from this. And I'm not sure. Sometimes I think it is possible that this is intentional from satellites, because with drone technology, anything can be targeted. From a satellite, any person can be targeted. So this really is the time to stay awake and be careful. Yep, it's really, really about the soul. There's also gang stalking, which that's haven't really known anyone to have this happen, but there are organizations, let's look at this. There are organizations all over the world. So to keep up with all this, I think you have to pray. You have to pray, you have to be close to the ultimate creator of this universe, and get in the light, stay in the light, because there's a lot at stake, maybe more than you know. So don't take chances with your soul, okay? God bless everyone. Thanks for watching.